Hi, I'm Francis, and this is my PM Accelerator Tech Assessment, Weather Trend Forecasting on the Global Weather Repository. I'm submitting the advanced track, and as you required, the repo includes everything you need to know. You can check it out. And I'm going one by one between files that I've used here. I have 4 files. In the first one, I started with missing values, and next I checked I passed time correctly using last updates column. And after that, I check for duplicates by removing them. And next, I check for outliers, like using domain caps for impossible values, such as wind over 2000, which included to clip it while keeping real extremes. And overall, after those cleanings, I found that I remained with one I remain with 153,775 rows. Just removed one, which was unclean, this one. And for next one was about EDA, exploratory data analysis. I focused on temperature and precipitation. And using that, I noticed that for precipitation, had zero heavy and only a third of rows have rain, like almost no rain at all. And after that, I checked for some correlations, and I noticed that almost between temperature and feels like they almost correlate to each other. And another correlation that I noticed is temperature and absolute latitude here, they correlate negatively in this case. And in the third file was about forecasting. I built a daily series from last update for Kyiv. Here I used the country Kyiv because it has four clear and four seasons. Next, I use a time-based training test split, past versus future. I didn't do any random shuffle. After splitting, I used some metrics to evaluate, like this one, and to check those metrics, I use some methods as well, like naive, baseline, moving average, ridge regression, random forest, gradient boosting, and ensemble. And when checking those methods, the best mean absolute error, as you can see here, was ridge because it scored 2.2 here degrees Celsius, slightly better than naive with R square 0.89. And for the last one, in the last five, was for advanced work. I noticed that uh, the isolation flagged about 2% anomalies. I was just checking some anomalies and it was flagged here with 2%. And uh, for continent, for continent climate, it showed that Europe, it is the coolest on average with 0.09, and Asia with the highest here, with the highest PM25 with 39.92. And after that, I used some some features such as random forest permutation and reach. And with those three, they agreed that absolute latitude is the top driver of temperature, And also the spatial maps show the same geography patterns here down below here. You can see. And that's all about the files that I've used. And if you want to know more about this, you can just check in the description. Everything it is in the GitHub repo. Check the link in the description. And thanks for reviewing.